If success were like baking a cake, the ability to be consistent would be the primary ingredient. Consistency is critical to our ability to create the life we want because most of what we want is difficult to achieve and will require certain actions being taken over the long term. For example, if you want to be in great physical condition, it will take consistent action over a long period of time. If you want to learn how to program so you can make upwards of 6 figures, it will take consistent practice to learn that skill. In this video, I'm going to show you one of the primary ingredients to consistency and how you can immediately put it into practice and start improving your life today. The primary ingredient to consistency is energy. When we manage our energy well, consistency is not a problem. However, when we manage our energy poorly, our life is full of ups and downs and our consistency is all over the place. I would argue that this is a mismanagement of our energy resource and we need to be more strategic about controlling it. Now, this is an area where I struggle in, so I am by no means coming from a place of superiority. I'm right there with you trying to create a stable, consistent life, but we can learn and practice together so that we can live the life we want to live. With that being said, the first thing we need to know about ourselves is our body type. Are you a night owl or a morning person? Is it easy for you to stay up late or to get up early? I'm a night owl in that it is much easier for me to stay up until 2 a.m. than it is for me to get up at 7. No matter how early I go to bed or how tired I am, my mind is always most active at night and my mind is always slow in the morning. Turns out being a night owl or a morning person has less to do with systems and more to do with genetics. Some of us have genes that prefer to operate at night and others have genes that prefer to operate in the morning. Neither is better than the other, but it's important to know which you are so that we can work with it instead of against it. So, are you a night owl or a morning person? Knowing your body type, you want to take that into consideration when planning your next week. If you are a morning person, you want to plan tasks that require a lot of energy or focus in the morning, and if you are a night owl, you want to plan high energy tasks in the afternoon or evening. The rule of thumb is if it requires an abnormal amount of brain power or focus to complete, you want to schedule that task when your brain is most awake. For example, writing requires an abnormal amount of brain power and focus on my part, so I will never write in the morning. I don't like talking on the phone, and so I prefer to make calls in the afternoon. Know yourself and what requires a lot of energy on your part, and make sure to schedule it based on your body type. Next, make sure you are spreading out your high energy tasks enough to avoid burnout. If you need to write a 20-page paper in a day, then don't schedule anything high energy for the following 2 in order to give you time to rest. If possible, break up large energy tasks into small or low energy tasks. For example, instead of writing up a 20-page paper in a day, separate it out over the course of a week and it will require less energy. The more high energy tasks you break up and spread out, the more consistent you will be able to be and the more energy you will have to spend on other tasks. In addition, you will want to keep a low energy to-do list and a high energy to-do list. When you are running low on energy or you are giving yourself time to rest, focus on the low energy to-do list. You will still feel productive and will be moving towards your goal even though you are resting from a high energy task. When you have rested enough and can take on another high energy task, look to your high energy to-do list and focus on those tasks. A lot of this is going to come down to energy self-awareness. What tasks require a lot from you and requires rest and what tasks don't. Pay attention to the amount of energy your tasks require so that you can schedule them to maximize your time and energy. When your energy peaks, focus on high energy tasks, and when your energy valleys, focus on low energy tasks. This will enable you to avoid burnout, maximize your productivity, and to be consistent with any task you need in order to create the life you want to live.